We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's today's news. The Supreme Court dealt a significant blow to the Biden administration's climate change agenda, ruling Thursday that the Environmental Protection Agency cannot pass sweeping regulations that could overhaul entire industries without additional congressional approval. The 6-3 decision limits how far the executive branch can go enforcing new environmental regulations on its own. The decision essentially says that federal agencies need to be given authority by Congress and affirms that Congress needs to make regulations rather than federal agencies and the executive branch. The case stemmed from the Obama administration's 2015 Clean Power Plan, which aimed to reduce carbon emissions at power plants. The plan was blocked by the Supreme Court in 2016 and then repealed by the Trump administration and replaced by the less extreme Affordable Clean Energy Rule. In another decision, the Supreme Court ruled that the Biden administration can repeal the Trump administration's migrant protection protocols, commonly known as the Remain in Mexico policy, reversing a lower court ruling. Under that policy, migrants seeking entry into the U.S. had to stay in Mexico as they awaited hearings. The Trump administration put the policy in place so that migrants would not be released into the U.S. The Biden administration had tried to repeal the policy, but was previously blocked by the court. This decision is not expected to have major ramifications because the Biden administration has not been enforcing the Remain in Mexico policy and routinely releasing undocumented migrants into the United States. The United States will station troops permanently in Poland for the first time as part of its biggest European military expansion since the Cold War, President Biden announced at the opening of a North Atlantic Treaty Organization summit in Spain. We're stepping up. We're proving that NATO is more needed now than it ever has been, Biden said. The U.S. move to expand its presence in the region with more troops, fighter aircraft, air defense systems, and Navy ships comes after NATO announced plans to increase the number of troops on high alert from 40,000 to 300,000 in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Biden said that the U.S. would respond to the changed security environment to defend every inch of Allied territory. U.S. health officials announced they will buy 105 million more doses of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine to use in a fall booster campaign to help fight an expected winter surge. The $3.2 billion deal came as the Food and Drug Administration considers a recommendation from a panel of experts to update the vaccine to target Omicron subvariants, now accounting for most new coronavirus infections in the United States. Biden administration officials said the new purchase agreement includes the option to increase the order to 300 million doses, some for adults and some for children. Delivery could start in early fall, but first the FDA will have to authorize new versions of the vaccines. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.